What's up? Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. So this is your hidden sex desires confessions read today, and we have Incompatible coming out right away, Scorpio. So this card says, could be sexually incompatible, a clash of sexual libidos or drives, or a mismatched desire. Will take work to maintain. So there's also something here that this is really giving me BDSM and kink vibes here with the red light. Overall, maybe you're in LA watching this read because from the side it looks like LA. This also is just kind of showing, well, I guess it's two people, whatever, doing it. Maybe you're having sex in a certain type of position, woman on top is what this is just kind of showing me. Maybe you have L in your name, A in your name, or vice versa, this person, partner, whatever. But I think a lot of you might be dabbling into BDSM and kink, and maybe you have a higher sexual libido than your partners do. And I feel like that's what's making things really difficult for you. It says, in times of darkness, you can always find the light here. So this could be during winter season overall. Maybe some of you have a higher sexual libido. Maybe you're like, I'm really fucking cold and I just feel really good because I get to be in my home, in my space, in my place with my person, and we get to explore sex more. Some of you will be asked out on a date night, so congratulations. Maybe you're going on a date. Tell me what you're doing in the comments below. But it says, not only that, taking yourself out on a date, like being with yourself, solo intimacy, pleasure is powerful, and prioritizing you. And I think Scorpios, that's something that could be very beautiful, especially if you feel like you are incompatible with a partner, spouse when it comes to sexual libido. Then it's like you prioritize you and your sexual libido and your sexual self-care, and take time to take that one step at a time. And of course, someone's going to message you here soon. Could be an air sign that's going out on a date. Maybe you have air in your chart too, but it's someone that, wants to take you out. So I'll shuffle out the sexual self-care card deck, see what comes out for you. Most important message for Scorpio. Yeah, you have boundaries coming out here, which makes sense with that incompatible card. Maybe some of you don't want to have certain types of sex overall, and maybe some of you just need to create better boundaries in relationships. It's like who gives and receives your energy sexually, relationally, and holding these boundaries. Some of you could be really good to be able to take a mindful shower, notice what your body feels, the five senses, after sex, before sex, or just focusing in on that body pleasure a little bit here. And some of you could benefit from focusing in on sexual education. I caught 222 on the screen. Maybe you're seeing 222 a lot. If you want to know what that means, tell me in the comments below. It's really trusting your intuition with moving forward and what you've educated yourself on. Some of you are really needing to look at sex therapy and coaching to understand, like, what do you want? And is this relationship, this person compatible with me? Because if not, it might be like, bye, on to the next one. A lot of you might be taking a course, reading, workshops, or learning right now too would be good for you as well. And we'll see what else for you, Scorpio, is coming out. Journaling, thinking things out, taking things one step at a time. This could be very positive sexual experiences and what made them so great. Ooh, and working on some fears with some trust issues here, performance anxiety with judgment, or sexual shame, or different kinds of things. And some of you need to unplug from technology overall with this. New relationship energy is coming in, so that makes sense with the date night and then the Page of Swords card here too. You're going to be flooded with a lot of happy chemicals in your brain, and you're going to really decide and understand and learn, are you incompatible with this person here? We'll clarify that because that did come out as your overall energy, but I really feel like, and maybe this is another thing, like you may be doing 69 with this person. I don't know. That's just coming up with that. But really kind of learning a little bit about 90 days and kind of seeing whether or not you feel compatible. It's just this incompatible is coming out so much, and maybe that's a hard truth for you to learn about. What else for the Scorpio collective, please? What do they need to know about the hidden sex desires? Messages for Scorpio, please, with hidden sex desires. So we have sexy lingerie. So you might be taking yourself out on a date, buying some lingerie. It says lingerie also revs them up sexually. They are very visual, and it gives them the visual variety that keeps them excited. So maybe your partner really needs to see certain things, and it's like, boom, that's a turn on. And then we have restriction, BDSM and kinky sex. They may also not be sexually active. They may be celibate. You might be celibate, but really limiting their sexual activity. And this also says this person also might be setting sexual boundaries with you, with their life, and they may not like it, or you may not like it. I'll get one more here. Boundaries is coming out quite a bit. Are y'all feeling like you need to set some sexual boundaries during this time, and you might be struggling about that? That just feels like that is really coming. And you're patiently maybe waiting for this person to come back around, or you, vice versa. It says they're not in a rush to have sex. It's important for them to wait for the right time. They don't want to ruin their chances with you. So really taking things one step at a time. Overall energy is peekaboo. This came out in Virgo's read a little bit. They enjoy a little mystery. This is the element of surprise. Don't reveal it until they're fully engaged. And that might be why you need to slow down with the 90 days to actually be like, no, if you want to pay attention to me, if you want to have sex with me, I'm going to wait till 90 days that comes up here. You could also have Virgo in your chart. This could be someone new during Virgo season, and maybe it's at the 90 days is up or close to it. I don't know why they're telling me to really hone in on that a little bit. But tell me about what does Scorpio need to know about Incompatible. Ooh, we have a lot of cards. 3 of Swords. So we have 5 of Wands and 3 of Swords here. You're going to catch somebody cheating on you. For those of you that are single, you're going to catch somebody that's cheating on you, or you're going to catch this person in the act. You could also like just catch them out dating someone else, and that's why it's like, wow, we aren't compatible. Like, we aren't that great as I thought. Like, you might have really liked this person. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This also is serving like ex vibes and energy, or you felt like you had a lot of nostalgia with this person. And 2 of Swords in the upright. Like, you're not trusting your intuition to move away or make this choice if this person's trying to lure you back in. It's like cuffing season 2. It's like an incompatible ex energy. That came out in Virgos. Maybe you have a Virgo ex or something like that. That came out in the read that I just did. So if you've got Virgo and any of those planets in your chart, go watch that read. Tell me about restriction. It just gives me like Capricorn vibes, like, or, you know, planet of restriction. Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're holding back their sexual libido. This is also a Libra here that's showing out here. Like, they're trying to call more balance in. It's like they want really fruitful sex. And they have been hurt in the past, maybe in a relationship or a marriage with a Taurus or Hierophant. Now, this could also be you. You could be holding yourself back because maybe you had multiple partners. Maybe you had a Libra partner that, you know, really hurt you, and maybe also you were married to, you know, a Taurus here with Hierophant contract. Maybe you had some sort of like BDSM and kinky contract or polyamory contract, and just like contract marriage, you know what I mean? So this is something where you're kind of like, I need to hold back from this person. It really serves me like divorce ex vibes here. And it's like, you know that this person isn't good for you overall. Tell me about sexy lingerie. Let's channel in some energies there. We have Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Lovers, Gemini in the upright, and some lingerie. What else? And 10 of Cups here. Well, that's kind of beautiful energy. This is something that maybe Page of Cups in the reverse. This may be a delay with a water sign. You are a water sign, also Scorpio, so this could be your energy. You may be like, I don't really know if I want to do that. Someone might be giving you wine or alcohol or drugs or something, trying to get you in sexy lingerie. So just pay attention to substances. And for some of you, this could also just be, you know, some sort of choice that you've been reflecting on and thinking about with the Lovers card here. And then we have this person in lingerie. And this could also be maybe multiple people that you're playing around with too and exploring that. But 10 of Cups, it's like, this is safe. It feels very much so like family connection and good sexual energy. And you have a lot of fruitful sexual energy that's coming out here. Like, you have 10 of Cups, you have this, I know this says restriction on it, right? But I feel like a lot of you are restricting maybe sexuality because you want this fruitful, like really great sex here. You don't want this to just be something like, I'm just gonna have sex with you, have sex with you. No. And that might be why you're patiently waiting here. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse here. Some of you are going to have a threesome and it's going to be delayed. Some of you had that in the past. Maybe you were like, yeah, that wasn't my jam. It didn't work out. I don't like it. And there might also be 3 people that are kind of patiently waiting for you. And you might have blocked that kind of energy, and you may be like, nah, this isn't my person here. But whatever you want and who you want to wait for, it's like, you are worth waiting for, Scorpio, and they can wait for you, and you might also be patiently waiting for this person, and this could be a very much so beautiful wish fulfillment energy. Yes, the Sun card, Scorpio, this is amazing. This is so cool, beautiful energy. This could be with a Leo. That's awesome. And it's like, you have the peekaboo card underneath. You're gonna get sexually busy, okay? I love it. Top of the deck here, Incompatible. This was a King of Wands in the past, you know, fire sign energy, Sag, Leo, Aries here. This could have happened during those seasons. This could be happening now when you're realizing it. Maybe this is a hard time of year because maybe you have gone through a divorce or a breakup, or maybe you actually like lost somebody in your life, like a relationship, a lover. Don't know who that's for, but it's like the Death card is what they're showing me a little bit. Yeah, and this could have been an Aries, and you could have been married to them previously. Sagittarius 2 energy in the reverse here, and 8 of Pentacles, like feeling like you had to move and walk away from this person overall. but there could be a Leo that's coming into your life too that might be making you really happy, boo. This could also happen during Leo season as well. Whatever this is, that patiently waiting is gonna be worth it, okay? Because you're getting a wish fulfillment with that Sun. That's the best card, and you got it in the upright. Some of you do want to get married. 4 wants this person. It's like best sex I ever had. Like, why wouldn't I, grab that person? And some of you are going to be leaving people because it's just not right anymore. Like, maybe it was fun for a while, swinging or a fling or something like that, and you want a fucking king. Like, you want to be taken care of. You want to be solid, sturdy, stable, grounded here. Like, that's where that earth sign energy is coming in. Top of the deck, we have Kiss of Fire coming out here overall. So we have your kiss sets their soul on fire. Every part of them becomes alive, and they don't ever want to lose that feeling, Scorpio. Then we got Curves showing off in lingerie again. You could also have tattoos, blonde hair. You could have just bought lingerie. You could be getting red lingerie or black lingerie here. But it says they're in love with your shape of your body. It's like an amusement park to them. The more curves they can explore and grab, they love it. Okay, Scorpio. So beautiful, beautiful energy here coming out, like letting go of past people, exes, things that don't necessarily serve you, that may not be the best for you, learning about sexual incompatibilities, but there's always still the light and you still win. It's literally that, like sexually incompatible, and it's sunnier on the other side of it, okay? One final message for Scorpio Collective here. Scorpios, thank you so much for your support on my last video. I love you. Shout out to all y'all. I know y'all were requested to go second. These are just, there's too many flipping over, so we're not going to take those, but definitely tell me what you got going on in the comments below, and make sure to like and comment and share this video and subscribe if you are new here. So shut up. Boundaries again. Scorpio, you are setting clear boundaries, and that is an act of self-love. So maybe take yourself on a date, do some boundaries work. If a workbook or something like that, grab a workbook, grab my shame manual. There's shit ton of exercises in there, over 100 on boundaries specifically, but really it's brighter. There's a brighter side of the rainbow. It's actually incompatible because you're setting boundaries and you know this about this other person. It's just not gonna work out. So be confident, Scorpio. You got this. You can do this. And thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for more and stay shameless.